Welcome back to Brazil, episode 4. Well, we're here in front of the house. I think we are on the verge of it being done. I think we should be on the last phase here. We got the small planks, 385 liters left. I'm going to go ahead and advance with the time here, or speed up time, I should say. And then we'll see what happens. I hope it's all done. It looks like some more doors came in. Let's slow it down a little bit here as we start completing. 30, 28. I'm hoping it's the end. 16, 15, 14. There we go. Let me slow it back down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bam. No! we gotta get some furniture. We were so close. Oh, that's good that we got to get something different though. Okay, so we need 6,000 liters of furniture, and then that should be it. That has to be it. 6,000 liters, that's got to be a lot. So we'll head down, grab that, and then we'll let that do its thing. We got to get to September, which is next month, and we are going to get our grape operation. We get the grapevines up. I don't think we have to take care of them a whole lot on the first setup, because they're kind of like good, pretty much good to go the first time you put them up. If I remember correctly, that was how it was in 22 anyway. We'll check that out. What's going on here? See these cones? I'm gonna be a good Samaritan. I don't like traffic jams. He's switching lanes, and there's a cone here. Why would you do that? All right. There, we helped everybody out. Good old AI traffic. But I think we could get furniture from the warehouse down here. I don't see why we couldn't. We'll see what happens. 6,000. It might be a few trips. I don't know how much is on a pallet. It's almost nice to assume it's 1,000, but there has been pallets that have 2,000 on them. So let's see. Let's go the other way. Furniture, there we go. So we got, I wish it would just tell you how many liters. Let's buy one, and we'll see how much that is. 1,000, yep, so we need 5 more of those pallets. 5 more, there we go. Yeah, this was easily over $300,000 to build this house. It was probably, we're probably pushing like 350 at this point. It's insane how much it took. But like I said, this is the first time I've ever done that. It's cool. I do like it, but if you're gonna do this, you definitely should own the production, because for what money we put into it, it's crazy. It wouldn't be bad if you just had to like buy the furniture, or like, you know, you could at least get all the base wood stuff taken care of with your production, and then come in later and just buy the furniture or the cement or something here and there. But to do the whole project buying it, no, that's not gonna happen. It's crazy. We'll do 2 at once here. I'll try to put them on the bed of the trailer here. There we go. Two by 2. And this will take a while to process too, so like I said, we might just, it's not gonna let me put vines up, so it's like we could either sit and watch it, or we could just advance to September. I kind of want to see the chain fence disappear, so we might just watch it, see how that works. Probably nothing special, just disappears. It was definitely a journey, though, I will say that. There we go. Awesome. Definitely kind of eager to get the decorating done too around the house, to get some, like I said, some palm trees up, make it look real nice. But I think that's going to be like something we're just going to have to do here and there. There we go. That should be it, I hope. Finally. We'll let that process. We do have more apples that we do have to sell back to the... Where do we go to that vegetable? The Horty Fruity. We could take more apples down there, get some more money. Let's see, I gotta figure out a better way to load this time. While we wait. It'd be different if we could start putting the vines in right away, but it might be better to go like this, and then we can drive it down here. This worked pretty good as a forklift. I think this is going to be pretty handy then when we start doing grapes. It'll work great for that. Do 2 at a time. We did have 14 total. We did what? 2, 4, 6. Probably did about half last time. We should be able to get the rest. Like I said, we're going to sell this first batch just like we are. And then we're going to get the juicing factory. And we're going to start making some apple juice. And then we're going to do the grape juice as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Get a little business going. Make an honest living down here. Alright, let's get these loaded. We are slowly rolling in here to the delivery section. We're single-handedly feeding Brazil here. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just slide these over. Take the ratchet straps off here. More totes here. Bam! So, including our last sale that we did in the previous episode, we made 43,000 on apples. That's pretty good. Imagine how it's going to be when we start juicing them. I think we're off to a very good start here. Alright, we'll get back. We'll see how the progress has gone on the furniture. We'll see if anything has been laid in the house. Maybe it doesn't take as long to do the furniture step. I don't know. Fence is still up. They're still working on it. You might just have to sneak in there and take a look. I'm trying to think of what we're going to do with this trailer. We'll just set it over here for now. I'm kind of trying to keep everything a clean slate until we, like I said, can start decorating the house a little bit and see what's going on. Living out of a tent all these months has been a little rough on us. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit, 5,000. It is getting filled up, though. You can see a kitchen table here. Oh, man, this is going to be a nice house. What, is this like a cat thing or a stove? Must be a stove. Kitchen. I think we're going to be living pretty well. Nice tub area, bathroom. That must be, yeah, the toilet's over there. We got our back deck. Be right next to their spying neighbor on us. That's not weird at all. Let's take a look upstairs. It almost feels like all the furniture's in here, and it's just like kind of going slow. It does seem pretty well furnished here. That's a massive bedroom. Kind of really like this in real life. Yeah, let's just fast forward, I guess. It's either that or we could sleep, but I really do want to see the progress here. Let's get up in the air a little bit. And we'll faster forward. See what happens. Alright, it did go into the night. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit as we get closer. I haven't seen too much furniture populating. Let me go back up a little bit, get her down quicker. Took us well into the night. That's crazy. Just to set up furniture. Must be one guy doing it. Alright, let's slow her down just a tad. 'Cause I want to see that fence disappear. I hope it disappears. Oh, there we got a table in there now. Some artwork too. We'll do the grand tour here in a second. Bam! It's done! The fence disappeared. Oh, that was a milestone. That was a milestone. I think what we're going to do is I'll take a quick nap here in the front porch before we enter. And we'll get it daylight. So everything's good. Yeah, let's do 8 o'clock. Here we are. The daylight. Let's enter our brand new house. Don't have much for a yard right now, but that will be different. Ooh, nice and very nice. Got some doors, we got some artwork. Let's take a look at all these rooms. Oh, wow. Looks like they just added frames on that one. Kitchen. Looks like they added some glassware, silverware in. How's the bathroom look? Put a rug down. We'll see how our upstairs looks. Our big bedroom. Yeah, they just put some shelves in and some... So yeah, not much... A little bit changed since we looked at it the last time, but... Wow. And we got our balcony here. With our, like I said, our spying neighbor down there. Not a very good view to see the cows. I guess that would have been nicer to have a better view. I think we're going to put some... We could put some palm trees. We can make it look pretty good back here. It's going to take some time to work on that, but we'll get at it. But I think what we'll do... We got to get those grapevines up now that we can. So at least we got a little bit of money to play with. I don't know how much a vine is going to run as we do it on our field that we purchased. This guy here, it could get spendy doing these. We could go in. We don't have to necessarily be right to the edge. Because I know this stuff will add up real quick. Look at that, so 6. Gotta get our first row down first, and then we can... Yeah, we'll go in a little bit. 6,000. Run, looks like. That'll be a tad more. I think that's good. We don't need to go necessarily to the edge. Alright, so that is in. It was... Does it say how much that cost? It wasn't cheap. 78. Yeah, that was construction cost. 78,000. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I will say that. Yeah. I like that. I think it's a pretty good size. Like, we shouldn't get too sick of it. We'll get the pruner that has the double. Spraying might be kind of a chore, but... Let's see. So that is done. I think they should be growing. Let me visit the field. Does it say we need to do anything here? Growth 1 out of 10. Soil, no data found. Let's, we'll buy the... Oops. We'll buy the, soil information. There we go. It does say nitrogen's bad. So we could put some nitrogen down. Should we do it the organic way? Let's see, if we could purchase manure from the livestock areas. It must be right here, huh? There's slurry and then there's... yeah, the manure pit right here. We actually don't necessarily need a pit at home. We could just come here and grab it when we need it. That might be the way to do it. It's so close. I mean, that is a very nice spot for it, actually. I think we might end up doing that. Let's see. So I think there's only one manure spreader that will work for that. Manure spreader... 20... yeah, there's this one here. Grape or olive farming. That holds 4.9. Yeah, that's not much either, is it? It would have to be this one. 94 horse. We could probably pull this with our truck. Let's see, I don't think we need to license plates, not required. Let's go with trailer borg. 32,500. Yeah, we'll try to do it with a truck. I'm not absolutely sure that... let's see, that this could sneak in between the rows. Let's go measure that first. We know our other, I know that should be able to get between, so if that can, this should be able to. We gotta put the 3-point on too, I think, to make that work. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see if we can fit first. Moment of truth. It's gonna be tight. Oh man, that's tight, but I think it'll work. That's the whole purpose of this truck. I mean, you can put 3-point on there and do some work with it. Nice. Okay, let's go get our manure spreader and we'll get our field fertilized, I guess. Alright, moment of truth. It should hook up. Was there a PTO on this? Maybe this one didn't have the PTO, or maybe it does with the 3-point. Well, I might have to do some configuring. It attaches. Yeah, there's a PTO there. Wow, that is perfect. Okay. We'll drive over to the animal dealer. We'll get loaded up. This is kind of nice that we're gonna have close access to manure, and we don't even have any livestock, and we don't need to really put up a manure pit because it's going to be so close to our operation it doesn't matter. Get this flood of traffic. All right, we're going for it. Okay, enter the livestock. They got that little entrance there, so if they have loose livestock, they can't cross. Katie Comercio de Animias. Let's see what it costs. I think it hopefully should be cheap enough. Manure, start. 530 bucks a load ish. I think this does both sides. Unfold. Okay. And then Let's see here. Turn on B. Does it do both sides? Yeah, it does do both sides. Looks like they improved it a little bit too from 22. It looks like it does a pretty good hit on each side. And it's going down fairly slow, so it should last us a while. The question is, let's stop here for a second. How good of a level is it doing? 90, perfect. Wow. This is actually going to work out very well then. The pH is bad, but I mean, I don't know if I'm going to worry about the lime right now. We'll get this done. How does it look on the map? Nitrogen. Yeah. That's nice. Okay. Let's get at this. We are nearly finished. I think this is working pretty good. I'm absolutely surprised. Yeah, we could like put the 3 points on this truck. I think we could put them on the front. I can't remember. And we could do some work with this. I almost wonder if it's going to be too tight for the pruner. We'll make something work though. Looks like those fields put their rows the wrong way. Kind of weird. Oop, I should watch where I'm driving. Okay. That is it. We'll fold her up. Now how does... Yeah, that looks right. Should get a very good harvest out of that. Like again, our pH isn't the best in some areas, but I think we're just going to leave it. All I want is a simple, small grape thing. You know, we're just going to make some grape juice out of it. Let's get back to the homestead. I suppose we could start calling it the farm here. We can put this away until next year. I want to do a little bit of decorating, so I'm eager to start making it look like home. I think before we wrap up the episode. Want to make sure we leave ourselves enough money to get all the stuff we need for the grapes. Shouldn't be too much really more we need. I mean, the picker, a pruner, and maybe one of those cultivators. That should be all we really need. We think it'd be good to have maybe a garage over here. Yeah, that's good. We'll unhook it because we definitely won't need it again. Okay. Alright, so, what do we got here? I suppose we could get rid of our tents. I think we're well done with those. We'll sell those. Okay, so how do we want this to look? I mean, I really want it to look like a nice, you know, home. And that's the other thing too. Do we want a garage? I think there was some other decent constructibles too, but I don't know if I really want to go through that process again. Okay, I think we're gonna stop there for this episode. We got a little bit of a start. I was kind of trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, and then like you can kind of see what I wanted to go for, but it kind of. And then I decided to do a constructible again for the garage because that was the only one I really liked. So we're gonna have to feed that, and that'll be a little project on the side. But we still got a lot more landscaping to do. I got to get some grass drawn in. But I just have like I said, a rough start. I did kind of want more of like the curve. Maybe the entrance to the garage would have been better going from here. I don't know. But I do like this double thing here. I don't know. Kind of nice. It's like a compound. Kind of like it. Or the gates. Are they going to go into the ground? Okay, they go out. It's not actually bad if it goes out. These probably go in, don't they? I think they're opposite. Nope, they're out too. I guess it is what it is. Yeah, we'll have to get a driveway put in here because we're too good for mud, you know that, and dirt. But we got to start. Some nice palm trees. That's what I wanted. Supposed to be our little oasis down here. And some banana trees. Look at that. Right in our yard. Alright, so we're going to leave it there for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one. We'll see where it goes here.